Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
And 15 PCA.
Native 454.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast. So the current freak out of the internet is the first picture for She-Ra came out.
Ugh.
And the quality of it is fine. It's not like Thundercats War where it's like a super cheap.
Oh, everything's bad about that, yeah.
This is just her physicality. It's a very masculine.
Very off-putting.
Oh man, if you would say Thor,
if I scrolled by this real fast and did do a double take and you told me this was a picture of young Thor, I would believe it.
Yeah.
Because long flowing blonde hair, wide shoulders. She has little bit of hips, and that's it. But there's no breasts. She's completely flat.
Yeah.
I mean, she's wearing bicycle shorts, too.
Yeah, but again, when I first saw that, the first thing I thought it was Revolutionary Girl Utena. And I'm like, okay, this girl must be a fan because she threw that.
That's too similar.
I'll throw both pictures up there and you can see, okay, way too similar.
Yeah.
But in Utena, correct me if I'm wrong, she was supposed to be a teenager too, right? Like
she was in junior high, yes. And she wore the... It's so funny because in the series they go, why are you wearing a boy's uniform? But the boys didn't wear that uniform either, so I don't know why that
Here's the thing. She still looked like a
yeah,
and she was supposed to be like 13, 14,
13, yeah.
And she still had a feminine type body. For all intents and purposes, this She-Ra, it could be a guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you cut it from the waist down, it would be hard to convince anyone. Is this a woman? You'd be like, I don't think so.
And one of the best depictions of seeing how bad her face looks, she looks like one of the sons from Adventure Brothers.
Yeah,
she does.
Yeah, Hank.
There you go. Yeah.
Some guy, they put them right next to each other because she has like a perfectly round head.
Yeah.
And the hair isn't connected. If you look right here, like
yeah.
So look, unless she has like a little ponytail in the back and then it blows up from the ponytail, but that's a lot of hair.
Hey, that hair looks like it's kind of like how you see in those children's storybooks, how like it doesn't connect somehow, like it's not part of her head. It's weird.
There were some other pictures floating around, and people like, "Oh, you can't judge it off this one picture," which is true. I give you that, but it didn't look good. No. I can judge this one picture and tell you that it doesn't look feminine. At all.
Yeah.
And someone drew it without any of the extra features, just the face.
The base model?
It looked terrible.
Because I mean,
it's a
dude.
It's a boy's body, just with a little bit of hips, just a tiny bit.
Look at the original.
We're looking at the original right now, and it's like she looks like a woman. She's supposed to be in her 20s. That's another thing.
I know, but the story's supposed to be about like young She-Ra, and I have issues with that storyline because if they're gonna follow the original, well then she's a bad guy then.
Yeah, she didn't have the sword then because she was part of Hordak's general. She was a general in his army.
Yeah, she was a bad guy.
Yeah, she was a bad guy.
She changed her ways.
But that's when she was already in her 20s.
Yeah.
When she found out that she was related to, she was cousins with Prince Adam, and she found out the whole history of that.
Oh, jeez, I don't want to watch this. No video. So here's another picture of her like swinging a sword. Still manly. She has a powerful jaw.
Why is she like pinching her teeth?
Because she's fighting. Because she's a warrior.
Bullet's terrible though.
Yes.
And people again be like, oh, she's supposed to be. She's not an adult woman. You want her to be all sexualized. Here's the thing. How old is she supposed to be? 10?
Yeah.
She's pretty big for a 10-year-old, but she's supposed to be 14, 15, 16? Then why did she start looking like a woman?
And like even what Crimson said, what's with the broad shoulders? What's up with that?
She has a very strong jaw, very powerful shoulders, and it's like a kind of buff 14-year-old boy who has hips. Apparently, that's what the body type.
And that thing is she gonna have Pegasus in the show? Because I can't see that type running a Pegasus. That would look weird to me. I don't know.
And this is just like how things are turning out. It's the male gaze. That's what it's going to come down to. You can't have. You can't look at a girl and find her physically attractive because that makes you a horrible human being. So we have to make her not attractive.
And what makes me mad about the whole thing, look at, there's animated short, New Avengers. Look at the daughter of Thor, and you look at her like, why can't she look like that?
She has a woman. She's starting to have a woman's body because she's a young woman.
That's fine.
Not a young boy.
That looks really good, actually.
Yeah, and they're like you said, look at that long hair.
That looks perfect. Why can't she look like that?
Because he looks like a Norse battle warrior. You know, she has like the armor and the breastplate.
That's a similar crossover though between the two.
And I don't understand why she went with this really mannish looking She-Ra.
I can imagine what Bo's gonna look like if she looks like this. And what she's gonna look when he's not even have a heart. They're just gonna make him look all pink or something. It's ridiculous.
And the creator, and I was looking around and people are talking. I've heard her name before. Noelle Stevenson. I hope I'm saying her name right. I'll have it up on the screen. She, of course, is a lesbian, and that's just one of those things where if you're a lesbian, you make a comic book. She did a comic series called Lumberjanes. It's just lesbians in the woods. That's just what it is.
Well,
and the art is really, 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 really simple.
You've shown me before. It's awful. Yeah, one character looked okay, and everyone else looked like complete garbage. But when you think of Lumberjanes, it's not a natural progression. She-Ra, right? That's the between those two.
And whenever you tell me someone's an Eisner winner, that just lets me know that you're an SJW.
Yeah.
That this is the bottom line: is you push these types of politics. And here's a picture of Lumberjanes. Those are all females.
Yeah, horrible.
Those are all girls. Those are
I think that one looks okay. The rest look.
This might be a boy, but these are both girls, and she just draws all of her women flat-chested, skinny, scrawny, boyish looking, because that's kind of what she looks like. And I say that's people, authors, creators. We always put a little bit of ourselves into our characters, even a little bit. And it seems to be, to me, when you look at these SJW type characters, look at Cena Grace's Iceman. It's not Iceman. It's Cena Grace as Iceman in that story.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm pretty sure some of the experiences Iceman went through that comic, he probably went through.
It's a lot of self-inserts, and I'm thinking that's what's happening here. She did it in Lumberjanes, and she's going to be doing it to She-Ra, where it's just her.
And also I take a little more personal offense to this, because He-Man isn't there a lot of story there. He-Man's a little bit more silly. She-Ra, there's actually a good core story, and I think it's going to get lost in all this stupidity.
Since it's young She-Ra, so apparently she's just a bad guy the whole time, unless they're going to totally change the complete...
They're going to have to change story. There's no way around it.
Yeah,
if you want to know how this is going to turn out, just flip through an issue of Lumberjanes, or look at the graphic novel next time you're in a bookstore, and that's what this is going to be.
Yeah.
Just look at this low quality art. Very, very, these look like sketches that were made before these are the final productions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this is what's transferring over to She-Ra. It's just going to just be this.
Again, thank you for poisoning another thing that I love, growing up. And you're just, and I'm a super big She-Ra fan, and it's just terrible that they're doing this.
I was a fan of Star versus the Forces of Evil. I haven't seen the last 20 episodes because it kind of got off the rails. But that kind of reminds me of that, where Star is 14, 15 years old, and she has the body of a 10-year-old kid.
It's popular.
Well, it's just completely flat on both. But the thing about Star, even though she didn't have literally, she's just a triangle, a rectangle.
Yeah.
She's still very girly.
Yeah.
She still likes rainbows and butterflies, and she still exudes femininity.
But she never had that to begin with.
But even at the idea, but you see her, that's a woman, a powerful woman. This looks like a boy wearing a short skirt and biker shorts.
But she can't rely on that. That's what I'm saying. She never had that, so you take that. We don't have that to begin with. Plus that, makes it even worse. And the thing is, I also didn't like that show, Star Forces of Evil, because you showed me an episode where the guy was totally emasculated. I can't watch that.
There's a lot of that where it's where Marco, I actually liked him. He's kind of a goofball in that series, but then there's times where he's being totally cucked out. It's F that, man. Stand up for your freaking self.
I can't deal
and he
with
just
that.
takes it. Oh, I'm the loser. I'm the loser man. I deserve this.
So stupid.
But yeah, I'm just looking at these other arts of She-Ra, and they just look so much better.
Oh yeah.
There were some fan arts in the new style. I remember I showed you ones.
Yeah.
And all they did was just give her a little bit more of a feminine shape, and it looks much
great.
better.
I'll admit this now. When I was a kid, I even had a She-Ra doll.
It was
cool. with the collection with my He-Man. I know, right?
Yeah, they were cool. They fought alongside each other. They were both powerful characters.
Even though they were different planets, they still fought.
Yeah, this is a fan art right here, and this one looks pretty dang good.
That doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
What would have been wrong with that?
Exactly.
She's okay. She's not super sexy, but she looks. She's a woman.
But she has a feminine body. You just can't have any femininity.
No.
And people are like, this is supposed to be a story for young girls. Are we teaching young girls? Be ashamed if you have a feminine figure. Be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
Be like your heroes and lob your boobs off. It's just like...
Guys, I love how automatically when we try to argue, we're automatically talking adult stuff. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about she can look like a woman. It's okay.
Yeah, you can.
And she can be in her 20s too, like she's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Even this one is more feminine, and she's even younger looking in this one.
Yeah, that looks fine.
It's just that this literally, it's almost like they forgot to give her breasts, and it's like.
But the one thing I love about the internet, they see that, they show it how the way it should be. Yeah. The internet, people artists that love the show are going to go in there and do it like this.
Yeah, let's show you what it should have been.
Yeah, instead of this garbage.
Yeah, I have some other. I'll be rolling in pictures the whole entire time. But we'll ask the audience. Do you guys like this new look? I just think it's oversimplified and it's a little too strong. She has a very strong jaw.
Is it better than Thundercats Roar look?
Yeah,
yes, but it's not what it should be though either.
Yeah.
Am I judging the whole entire show off this one picture? That would be unfair. This is an actual this picture right here is actually done by one of the artists who's working on the show.
I'm like, okay, that's.
But this won't be the quality of the show.
No,
it's impossible.
Yeah, it's too
because
good.
there's no way they can do that. But she looked more like this, but she still has a strong jaw.
He still has a strong jaw. She has a little bit of a bust, which makes sense. You're a woman, but it's still something not right about it. It's like you're almost there. You're almost there.
Again, if they want to come out and say she's like 10, well then okay. Exactly. But she looks like she's supposed to be 14, 15, 16 years old. I don't know.
That's stupid.
And I'm sorry to say, most girls at that age are starting.
Yeah, you're starting to become young women.
Yeah, you're starting. Yeah,
not this forever 8-year-old body, and you're not allowed to have any breasts because the male gays are going to look at you. But this being attractive is such a horrible thing.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with putting some lipstick on her. That'd be nothing wrong with that. That would have helped a little bit.
It would have. To just make her, not even necessarily lipstick, just give her red lips.
Just a little
to let you know that, this is a female.
Exactly. We'll just have to see more. Hopefully there's some better...
it's already got it already has a strike. I almost say for myself, too.
Well, the creator is a staunch liberal, SJW. This bad first picture... I don't know.
And the fact they're making her young, well, she should be a bad guy then if it's the original story. So at this point, the animation's the only thing that can save this. If it looks good, but the way from this picture, I don't think it's going to, though.
I don't know.
I gotta see a trailer now.
I gotta hear her voice.
Yeah.
And see the trailer and see the fluidity of the animation.
Yeah.
That will save a lot of it because we were talking about this before and we talked about Legend of Korra. The last season's absolute garbage. The last book is terrible. But the other ones weren't bad. And Korra was a young woman, 16, 17, that age.
Yeah, roughly.
And you look at her, that's a female. You just know she had a muscular build, but it was feminine. She didn't have a big, strong jaw and wide shoulders. But you just in passing, you could mistake this for a guy.
But
you really could.
Oh no, it looks good. But the problem is, if Legend of Korra was being done right now, brand new, would she look like that?
No,
I don't know if she would. The way it's going, I don't know anymore.
I don't think so.
It's ridiculous.
There was another picture here that showed, that's her before she, just like how Prince Adam turns into He-Man, like she'll turn into She-Ra. That's a good picture of a young woman, and she isn't. Again, we're not saying better slap on those triple D's, No, we're just saying give her just a little bit of a femininity.
But like I said earlier, that's what the SJWs say we want. No, we're not saying that.
No,
at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
No. I'm not asking for anime style. No. While they draw women sexualized. Just a little something.
Yeah, we're not asking about Ivy from Soul Calibur. We want that on the screen, but we want,
So to tell that she's a female. Yes. I mean, come on. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's always people freaking, you don't know anything. Well, I know what I like, and I don't like the way this looks. And she looks like she just might be this, I'm going to punch everything, and I'm better than every boy in the show, and I just can see that happening.
And literally, even there, she's wearing like those pants. It could be the red bicycle shorts. That literally looks like Untana's at that point.
They're red.
They're red, it does.
I like her little crown thingy. It reminds me so much of like a Valkyrie. I like the...
Yes.
It's just everything I like, you just took 3 steps to what I don't like with it. It's like everything about it is okay, but you just took every other wrong turn.
Yeah, like even with the outfit itself, like I like the gold, I like the white. The shoulder pad spike things makes her look too wide. I don't like that. Take
Football
that
player.
Yeah, take that away. Maybe make it a little more slender. It would have been cool.
I wonder what Hordak's going to look like. I hope he looks good.
If he's even in it at all.
Yeah,
that'd be really dumb.
But we'll see. They're probably just making him a straight up good guy. But we'll see. When a trailer comes out, that's what we're going to look forward to. But as of right now, this couple of pictures do not look good. Combined with that director and the way that we're trying to push messages in cartoons now with young media.
Is that supposed to be Bo right there?
Yeah. This is fan art.
That's fan art. All about to say. That Bo one doesn't.
Yeah, this is fan art we're looking at. But we'll wait for a full trailer. Hopefully it comes soon. But right now, I don't know.
Yeah.
Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.